Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode. I'm Emma.
Hello, Emma. Hello, everyone. It's great to be here again.
Hi, Paul. How are you today?
I'm doing great, thank you, Emma. And you? You look very happy today.
Yes, I am. I am very happy because I'm excited for today's topic.
Ooh, yes. Today's topic is super useful.
It is. But before we start, everyone, please remember to subscribe to our channel.
And click the like button. And don't forget to share this episode with your friends who are learning English.
Exactly. It helps us so much.
All right, Emma. What are we talking about today?
Today, our topic is how to disagree politely in English.
Oh, that is a very important topic.
Yes, because sometimes we don't agree with someone, but we still want to be kind and respectful.
Right. We don't want to sound angry or rude.
Exactly. Today, we'll show you easy, polite ways to disagree in English. We'll use very simple sentences.
And we'll share real-life examples too, because this happens all the time. At work, with friends, with family.
Even at restaurants sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Let's start with a basic question. What does disagree mean?
Good idea. Disagree means you think differently from another person.
Yes. For example, if I say pizza is the best food and Paul says, no, I don't like pizza, he disagrees with me.
Exactly. We have different opinions.
An opinion is what you think or feel about something.
And everyone has different opinions. That's normal.
Yes, disagreeing is not bad, but the way we disagree is important.
Very important. If we are too direct, people can feel hurt.
Or they can feel angry.
So today, we will learn how to disagree in a soft, friendly way.
Before we learn sentences, here's the first rule. Stay calm.
Yes, your voice is very important.
Even if your words are polite, an angry voice can sound rude.
For example, if I say, I don't agree, in a calm voice, it sounds okay.
But if you shout, I don't agree, that sounds like a fight.
Yes, that sounds scary.
So remember, calm voice, relaxed face, maybe even a small smile.
Your body language matters too. Don't point your finger or roll your eyes.
Yes, rolling your eyes looks very rude in American culture. Okay, now let's learn some polite sentences. These are great for beginners.
The first one is, I see what you mean, but.
That's a great one. It shows you understand the other person.
For example, I see what you mean, but I think we should try another idea.
Perfect. You are not saying you are wrong. You are saying, I understand you, but I think something different.
Here's another one. I understand your point, but.
Yes, point means idea.
Example, I understand your point, but I feel a little differently.
That sounds very polite, very gentle.
Another trick is to use I think or I feel.
Yes, this makes your sentence softer.
If you say, that's wrong, it sounds strong and direct.
But if you say, I think that might not be correct, it sounds softer.
You were talking about your idea, not attacking the other person.
Here are some examples. I think we should leave earlier.
I feel this plan might be difficult.
I think there is another way to do this.
All of these are polite ways to disagree.
Small words can make a big difference.
Yes, words like maybe, a little, and kind of make your disagreement softer.
For example, instead of saying, this is a bad idea, you can say, maybe this idea could be a little hard to do.
That sounds much nicer.
Or, I'm not sure if this is the best option.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm not sure is very polite.
Let's do a small role play. I'll be your friend.
Okay?
Paul, I think we should go camping this weekend.
I don't like camping, but I want to be polite, so I can say, I see what you mean, but I'm not really a big fan of camping.
Perfect. That's very natural. You're honest, but kind.
Or I can say, that sounds fun, but I was hoping to relax at home this weekend.
Yes, you give your reason. That helps people understand.
Disagreeing at work is very common.
Yes, and you must be extra polite at work.
Imagine your coworker says, let's finish this project tomorrow.
But you think tomorrow is too late. What can you say?
I understand your idea, but I think we might need more time.
Very good. Or, I see your point, but I'm a little worried about the deadline.
That sounds professional and polite.
Never say to your boss, that's a bad idea.
Yes, please don't say that.
You can say, I might be wrong, but could we look at another option?
That is very soft and respectful.
Okay, let's do a fun example. Food.
Yes, food disagreements are serious.
Yes. I say, I think pineapple on pizza is delicious.
Oh, wow. Okay, I disagree, but politely.
Go ahead.
I know a lot of people like that, but I'm not a big fan of pineapple on pizza.
That's perfect. You didn't say, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that would be rude, even if I really think it.
Here's another one. It's not really my taste, but I'm glad you enjoy it.
Oh, that's very kind.
Sometimes you really, really disagree.
Yes, but you still want to be polite.
You can say, I'm afraid I don't agree.
That's a very common polite phrase.
Example, I'm afraid I don't agree with that idea.
It sounds serious, but still respectful.
You can also say, I see it a little differently.
Oh, I like that one. Very smooth.
Yes, it doesn't say the other person is wrong, just different.
Being polite is not only about speaking, it's also about listening.
Yes, let the other person finish talking.
Don't interrupt.
Nod your head, say small things like, I see, or okay.
That shows respect, even if you disagree.
Then you can share your opinion calmly.
Sometimes it helps to talk about your feelings.
Yes, feelings make your disagreement softer.
For example, I feel a little uncomfortable with that plan.
Or, I feel like we might need more information.
That sounds much better than, this plan is bad.
Yes, always focus on your feelings, not attacking the other person. I remember one time I disagreed with a friend about a trip.
Oh, what happened?
She wanted to wake up at 5 a.m. every day on vacation to go sightseeing.
That is very early for vacation.
Yes, I wanted to sleep, but I didn't want to hurt her feelings.
So what did you say?
I said, I love that you're excited, but I was hoping to have a more relaxing vacation.
That's perfect. Honest but kind.
We made a plan. Some days we woke up early, some days we slept in.
See? Polite disagreement helped you find a middle ground.
Yes, a middle ground means a solution that is good for both people.
Okay, let's talk about some sentences that sound rude.
Good idea. Don't say, you're wrong.
Or, that's stupid. Never say that.
Also, don't laugh at someone's idea in a mean way.
Yes, even if you think the idea is silly, be respectful.
Instead of saying, that makes no sense, say, I'm not sure I understand. Could you explain more?
Perfect. That sounds curious, not angry.
Let's give learners some easy sentences to practice.
Great. Repeat after us at home.
I see what you mean, but
I understand your point, but
I'm not sure I agree.
I see it a little differently.
I might be wrong, but
I feel like there could be another way.
these are very useful in daily life.
It can be hard to disagree with family.
Yes, emotions can be strong.
If your family member says, you should do this job, but you want another job,
You can say, I really appreciate your advice, but I feel happier doing something else.
that shows respect and your own opinion.
Family conversations need kindness and patience.
So today we learned that disagreeing is normal.
Yes, different opinions make conversations interesting.
The key is to be calm, kind, and respectful.
Use soft phrases. Use I think and I feel.
Show that you understand the other person first.
And remember, you can disagree and still be friends.
Exactly. Disagreement does not mean you don't like someone.
It just means you are different people with different ideas, and that's okay.
Very okay.
Thank you so much for learning with us today.
We hope these phrases help you in real conversations.
Practice them with friends, classmates, or even in the mirror.
And don't be afraid to speak. Mistakes are part of learning.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!